Week 1 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the Colts on Monday Night Prime Time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we'll have the final 2 games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, the new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
You almost feel privileged, partner, every time you get to see him run out in the field to start a game, because every game, every snap, you and I both know he has potential to do something special. And that inspires his teammates as well. They know how incredible he is. They want to give max effort as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
They'll run on first down. Newberry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Newberry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
Adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
2nd and 13. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ramsey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
On first down, Newberry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Newberry, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he is advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
They begin with a run by Miller. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Titan football.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Newberry, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. On now is the Titans punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And the Titans getting set to go.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top.
Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So Frank Reich had it right as his guys win the challenge.
He'll look to throw. Walford's got it. Complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route. But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Back to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. That time a 9-play drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll drop to throw. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because
he's got a man, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. How about that to finish the half? That was all well executed.
They got the big play. They got him into field goal range, and then their guy knocked it right through for them. What a way to travel into the locker room at halftime on that wave of momentum.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the Windy City of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Titans. And it was important for them to get the season off on the right foot. And they've done just that, thanks to a very solid outing by their passing offense thus far. Meanwhile, for the Colts, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second down in inches.
At the 42-yard line.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Now back to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd.
They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple in this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on first down. Newberry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Newberry, and he'll go down 40 at the 41.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Newberry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And the Colts coming out now.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Now it's Miller running right. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Miller. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's McKinney. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Ramsey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. 4-step, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On now is the Titans punter, As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man on the crossing route.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
False start, offense.
Can't do that.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's McKinney.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Open man is Miller. He's got it.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Out come the Titans now.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
On 1st down, Newberry. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Newberry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll run on first down. Newberry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try the left side. Newberry. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Newberry. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So the Colts now down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute to go. And the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way. But bottom line, they're still alive. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Tennessee, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.